welcome to another Apex Social podcast. My name is Maren, and welcome, Kira.
Hi, Marin. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Kira. I'm the U.S. Academic Program Associate at Apex for the U.S. side of Apex. And yeah, I'm here to talk about the apexINSPIRE Virtual Autism Summit today, deepening a spectrum of solutions for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm super excited to talk about it today. It's such a unique and inspiring event. I'm so honored to be a part of it. The summit is dedicated to promoting neurodiversity and supporting individuals on the autism spectrum to help them achieve their full potential.
That sounds amazing. I'm so excited for this episode. Me, myself, I was working with people with autism over years. My first question for you is who should stay in the podcast? Who should keep listening?
Well, anyone is welcome at the summit. You could be a parent of a child with autism or a caregiver. Perhaps you're a care professional, or maybe you're an educator or a therapist, such as a behavioral therapist, or maybe you're a student who is learning about these things, or someone who's interested perhaps in pursuing a career in the field of neurodiversity, or just someone who's interested in learning more. Maybe you have a friend who has autism or, a family member. So, no matter who you are, the summit is just a fantastic opportunity to gain new insights, connect with like-minded individuals, and just make a positive impact in the lives of neurodiverse individuals.
I mean, that's a big purpose already.
I mean, I just think it's great to kind of when people feel kind of this sense of belonging. And I think that's so important for neurodiverse individuals. I mean, me myself, I have ADHD. So even, this is kind of a silly example, but sometimes when I'm on TikTok, scrolling through TikTok, and I see so many other videos of other people who have ADD or ADHD and post videos about it, I'm like, oh my God, I do that too, and I kind of feel this sense of acceptance, and also I have Crohn's disease as well. And when I was younger, my mom took me to this camp, the summer camp, with other children and teenagers that had Crohn's disease as well. It's an autoimmune disorder. And I just remember feeling like, wow, everyone else has the same thing as me. And I just felt so accepted. So, where I'm going with this is basically, it's just so nice to kind of, have individuals with autism, just feel this sense of belonging and just understanding, and just have other people as well just be able to understand and learn more about the field of neurodiversity. I think that's just an amazing part of it. So that's one amazing purpose of the event. And of course, networking as well. I think that's an amazing opportunity, especially for students, or other caregivers.
At Apex Social, we realized super early on how important a part of networking is and how powerful it can be to share the knowledge. And in this virtual summit, it's going to be so easy to share knowledge because you can talk to the speakers and you can talk to other people sitting maybe in a kind of the same boat that you are sitting. And that's a big, powerful resource we have to build up a community, right?
Exactly. I think it's just great to imagine, the best outcome for this virtual summit. It's great to have all individuals from diverse backgrounds come together and just have them all share their experiences and knowledge. And it's just great for people to learn these valuable insights from these experts in this field, especially in the area of autism. So I think that's just an amazing opportunity for attendees, to learn these, strategies or solutions that can help neurodiverse individuals achieve their full potential. I think that's just a great, thing to do. And especially just our goal is just to foster a greater understanding and appreciation for neurodiversity. And I think inclusivity is so important as well.
100%. Yes. So you as a listener, you can join us on April 20th and April 21st at 12 p.m. EST. And I would like to talk a little more about our speakers.
Yeah, 13 speakers, all over the field of neurodiversity.
And it's so hard to pick some we can represent in the podcast in advance.
So first we have Tamsin Hoover, and she works for Florio, which is a really interesting company that developed a virtual reality platform for teaching social, behavioral, communication, and life skills for individuals with autism or other neurodiverse conditions. And she is going to be speaking about how virtual reality can help teach communication and daily skills. And I think this is such a huge topic now, VR technology.
100%. I see it popping up everywhere in therapy all over the world, and I'm definitely excited to hear her perspective and also see where's gonna be like the innovation. What's the innovation? What can we learn? How can we use it in day-to-day life? So definitely a big point. Yeah.
Yeah, really interesting. I think the whole company, they want to use it in combination with behavioral therapy. So I think that's just such an interesting combination.
Uh-huh.
I really want to see how they can combine VR, virtual reality, with behavioral therapy for individuals with autism, and
Mhm.
how that works, how this metaverse works for this.
Yeah. Super nice.
And yeah, so the next speaker that I'll talk about is Dr. Stephen Shore. And he is actually a professor at I think I'm pronouncing the university correct, Adelphi University. And he has autism himself, and he is professor of special education. And he actually was diagnosed with autism when he was a toddler. And with lots of support and early intervention, he became verbal at the age of 4 and actually excelled academically. And he wrote so many books on autism, including Understanding Autism for Dummies and College for Students with Disabilities. And he actually serves on the board of the organization Autism Speaks. He's going to be speaking about the 4 A's of autism: awareness, acceptance, appreciation, and action as a pathway to fulfilling um, and productive lives.
Wow. Okay. I don't have anything to say to this because I mean he's speaking for himself, and I'm just excited to listen to him. So great.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. All the speakers sound amazing. It was hard to pick, 3 to speak about today.
I know. If you want to know more about the other speakers we can't talk in this episode about, please click on the link in the bio and you can come to our website and read about them, learn about them in advance. And of course, they're all going to be there on the 20th and 21st.
Yeah. Well, the last speaker I wanted to present a little bit more about today was Dr. Laura Bassett, and she is an associate professor and program director of ABA, so Applied Behavior Analysis, and also works in the special education department as well at Ball State University. And she will be presenting the topic of physical activity for individuals with autism. And I think this is especially helpful for care professionals or caregivers who work with children or young adults with autism, because perhaps this is something that could be implemented with the child or young adult that you are, working with.
Great. And also for families, right? I
Exactly,
mean,
of course. Yeah.
yeah. Wow. So we have amazing experts of the field. I mean, everyone brings their own topic, and you can actually go on the website and see the agenda, and pick your topics in advance if you want to. Let's talk about how the summit is gonna work.
hmm So there's going to be a ton of interactive sessions where you can ask questions, also Q&A panels, and there's going to be a ton of networking opportunities which will provide attendees with practical solutions and strategies for supporting neurodiverse individuals. And there'll be multiple things. So there'll be kind of sessions geared more towards perhaps caregivers or care professionals, or in sessions geared more towards families, sessions also for everyone, something that will interest everyone who's interested in this field. And there's also going to be a virtual expo fair, and this is especially interesting for care professionals because there's going to be exhibitors that will promote services. And I know there's going to be a couple of universities there, and they're going to promote their degree programs and courses. And if you're interested in taking any certifications or courses, then this is a great place to start.
Thank you so much. Networking opportunities are huge. Usually in regular life, you don't meet those people if you're not involved directly in the field, or if you have like a professor. I think this is a great opportunity to talk to people and learn more about and see how you can build relationships and what fields are going to be interested for you and where you want to learn more about. We invite you. Your tickets are free. You don't have to pay anything. So you can just come and listen and enjoy the audience and the networking.
I hope you all join. You won't regret it. Thanks for having me here.